going into that home. I space out when I'm into that zone. I invested into that phone, then got the whip, I'm Indiana Jones. I need my cake on top with icing.
Solo Scrooge, sending peace and blessings to you all out there. Hashtag Solo Nation. My people, it's an emergency alert. This is an emergency alert. My people, it's an emergency alert. This is an emergency alert. Emergency. Sologenic looking like it's in the accumulation events and phases, following green or blue line. Indicators lean more to blue. Ignore timeline, can happen sooner or later. Either way, phase D and E is not far away. Hashtag go solo, solo. Hashtag Solo Nation. XRPL, XRP. Hashtag solo. My people, this is an emergency alert. Let's go to the chart quickly. So as it stands, XRP sitting at 0.636 cents, up 1.11% on the day. Sologenic sitting at 0.116, up 0.41% on the day. Corium sitting at 0.093, up 0.34% on the day. So my people, let's get into this Sologenic chart. Today it's all about solo. It's an emergency alert. We're looking like we're in an accumulation phase, my people. We're looking like we're in the accumulation events and phases. Let's take a look. As we know, we've been in this pattern for some time. We had a resistance on the 4th of April 2022. We had a support on the 5th of September 2022. So it's been resistance, support, resistance, support, resistance, support, resistance. So as we can see, we've been in this channel between the blue lines, downtrending support, downtrending resistance. And this pattern is a falling wedge pattern, which normally breaks to the upside. Let's make it a bit bigger. Sologenic looks like it's following this pattern. We had the AR, the ST, the SC. So this is what we're looking like we're in, my people. The accumulation, PS, SC, AR, ST, up again. Notice where the AR is. Notice where the SC is. Let's take a quick look. Got the AR, ST, SC, PS. So my people, one last look. You can pause this and have a look for yourself. So my people, this is what it looks like we're in. It looks like we've entered this accumulation phase. So phase A, phase B, phase C. We look like we're in phase B right now. For those who watched my other technical analysis videos on Sologenic, we said we was in a ascending triangle. I put the call out. Sologenic was sitting at the 0.87 cents. So I put the call out, said we look like we have a 37% move up on the way. We went higher than the 37%. We had an ascending triangle. We broke to the upside, came to resistance. But what I said before the move happened, I said, can we get a move to the upside that will eventually bring us lower? So we got a move to the upside. We wasn't able to break through the resistance, so we came down lower. Let's put it in the 3-day. Let me get in the 3-day. Get in the 3-day. Maybe it might be a bit clearer. Yes, maybe it might be a bit clearer. Here we are. So we got the move to the upside. We couldn't break the resistance, and we've come back down. So what I did say, I said, if that happens, if that plays out, then that would mean that this bear flag is in play, which if we take the bear flag from the top of the move, then look where that brings us down to. That brings us back down to the downtrending support line. And that would mean that we're following maybe the blue path. You see what I'm saying to my people? That would mean that we're following the blue path of the accumulation events and phases. Hold on, let me go back there quickly, because that was one. This was the schematic one. You can see that we have the spring and test, but so this is the blue line on the chart, and this is the green line. So if we go back to the chart, so if this plays out and we get down to here, this could happen ways. My people, listen, I've just drawn this chart out Forget the timelines. See the timelines, forget the timelines. This could happen, look, this could happen. Look, when does this say? Because I've drawn the bear flag. This can happen on the 18th. This can happen in the next 2 days, my people. It can happen it can also happen in the next 2 months, but it can happen in the next 2-3 days, 7 days, where we might fall down lower and actually get the spring, because I just drew it out to what I felt I was comfortable, to how I felt I was comfortable drawing it. But ignore the time frames, my people, because this can play out sooner, it can play out later, it can happen. We can fall down to this level in the next 3 days, next 3 months, next 6 months. But if that happens, then we could be following this blue line. So look, this would be the spring, but we would put it here if it plays out here. But for the video purposes, I'm going to leave it here. So this would be the spring. Then we would come up, come down. Basically, we would be on our way to phase E. We would be on our way to phase E, my people. Phase E, you're talking 20 cents and above, 30 cents, 40 cents and above. Only God knows. Only God knows, my people. This is an emergency alert, my people. This is an emergency alert. Sologenic looks like it's in the accumulation events and phases. If it's following the green line, then that means we've already hit the bottom. We've already hit the floor. This would have been the bottom. When I put the call out, if we're following the green line, then when I put that call out saying about the 37% move up in the ascending triangle, that would have been the bottom that we could have got, because these were just wicks. These were wicks that went down to 8 cents. That one went down to 8 cents. So only if you had limit buy orders in would you have got that. Would you have possibly got that. But if we're following the green line, my people, that means that the bottom is already in. And this is the accumulation there. So we have to wait and see how it plays out. This bear flag tells me that we're probably due to be following the blue line, which means if this bear flag if Sologenic chose to drop in price and this bear flag played out in the next day, 2-3 days, not saying that it will, then that could be the floor there. So my people, this is an emergency alert. If this plays out, I'm not sure if we'll see these prices again. Look how long we've been in this phase, my people. Look how long we've been, Sologenic has been suppressed. Look, we've been in this pattern since April 2022. But we've been in a downtrend since December 2021, since we had the airdrop. So my people, look, we followed this chart beautifully for the last year. We followed this chart beautifully. We've stayed on top of it. We've tried our best to keep on top of it. And right now, this is signaling that we're coming to an end. Let's go into the what I wanted to do. I wanted to go into the 12-hour time frame, because this is what I wanted to show you as well. I wanted to go into the 12-hour time frame, my people, and I wanted to show you we had a bearish divergence in the 12-hour time frame. So look, my people, we've just had a bearish divergence. If we take a look from the last one of these bearish divergences we had in the 12-hour time frame, from the 15th of July to the 21st of July. Let's take a look on the chart. 15th of July to the 21st of July. Okay, we can see that on the 15th of July, look, my people, so we can see on the 15th of July, we hit 16 cents. So Sologenic previously, the move had come down to 8 cents, about 8.55, which was a wick. So we'll say about 9 cents, but it came down to 8.55. Then it went up to, so we're looking at the 15th of July. On the 15th of July, it went up to 16.98 cents. And on the 21st of July, it was at around 18 cents. It had been to 18 cents. They had been above that. So between the 15th of July and the 21st of July, where we saw the divergence on the indicators, Sologenic had gone to 20 cents. But we saw the divergence, and look what happened when we saw the divergence. So from the 15th to the 21st, we're here. We fell. Sologenic fell. Let's get it. From the 21st, Sologenic fell approximately 56%, 54%. So Sologenic fell 56% around 56%. So that's one of them that we're seeing. I wanna go to another one. Let's have a look at another one, my people, because this is technical analysis. We've got to analyze what has gone on. That's how we're able to keep on top of the Sologenic chart. So look, so that one was from the 15th to the 21st, okay? So let's look at this one now. We've got another one here. This divergence here is from the 3rd of March to the 24th of March. So let's go back on the chart. 3rd of March to the 24th of March. Where was Sologenic? 3rd of March. So Sologenic on the 3rd of March was at 22 cents. The move had come from around the 14 cents level, and that move went all the way up to 26 cents. But Sologenic got the divergence. Look, from the 3rd of March, we got a divergence to the 21st of March, yeah? To the 21st of March. Where was it? You get my drift, my people. Look, you get my drift. From the 3rd of March, what I'm trying to say is that we got the divergence. We had gone up to 26 cents. From 26 cents, we got the divergence on the 3rd of March, between the 3rd of March and the 21st of March. Look what happened from that 26 cents, because we got to take it from the top. From that 26 cents, Sologenic came down 62%, my people. Look, came down 62%. So we saw the divergence, and the Sologenic came down 62%. Well, I didn't see the divergence at that time because I didn't have that indicator at that time. But as time's gone on, we keep learning. All right, my people, that's two of them. I think on another chart, there's another one. But my people, you get my drift. We had the same divergence twice on the 12-hour time frame, from the 3rd of March to the 24th of March. After that, we fell over 50%. Then we had it from 15th of July to the 21st of July to the 21st of July. After that, we fell 50%. Now we've had this same indicator, bearish divergence, show up again. And this is the 24th of October to the 6th of November. So let's take a look now where we are. This is where we stand now. 24th of October to the 6th of November, okay? So the 23rd of October, we closed the candle here at the 12 cents. And then the 6th of November, we closed it at the 13.52 cents. But we got the bearish divergence. We got the bearish divergence that played out. So now, does that mean we're going to have another 50% drop? Look, let's make it. Look, if we had another 50% drop, where would that take us? Look where that takes us. Hold on, let me make this bigger. If we had another 50% drop, that brings us back down to the downtrending support line. Just like how the bear flag is playing out, is showing. Just like how the bear flag is playing out and showing, my people. So that would mean that we were following the blue. Sorry, my people, it's a lot. We just got to get it right. That would mean we're following the blue path, my people. So it's an emergency, my people. That's what I'm saying to you. It's an emergency. Sologenic looks like it's in an accumulation, events and phases. It's the last call, not financial advice. It's never financial advice. But for myself, it's the last call. If we get this test and we spring out of here, I'm not sure that Sologenic is going to see these prices again. Maybe we will. Maybe we won't. I don't know. I can't tell you now, my people. All I know is that if this is the accumulation, events and phases playing out, then this is the accumulation. And we've been in the accumulation phase A. We've been in the accumulation, as we know. Before I learned about this accumulation, you can see in the previous videos that I had, you're blessed for these buy opportunities, and that was at 11 cents and under. So my people, we've been calling it. We've been calling it. But right now, it looks like it's the last calls. It looks like this is the last call. So if we're following what we think, the blue line, then we're gonna get, look, then we'll move that there, and we can get a bounce, a spring, and phase E, phase D, and E is going to play out even sooner than we thought, possibly. It could play out sooner, it could play out later, but this is the last calls, my people. Now's not the time to trade solo, not financial advice. Now's not the time to trade solo, to sell solo, not financial advice. It's never financial advice. We're in the accumulation phase, and this can play out very, very quickly. So let's take a look on the weekly. Let's have a look at the RSI. On the weekly RSI, we broke down below the 50 line. We managed to break above, but we broke down below. So we've come below, which could mean the extension to the downside. As I said in one of the lives, in the last live I did, we could have an extension to the downside that could help us play down to the spring. That could help us follow the blue path and play down to the spring, so we can get a nice bounce up. Let's take a look at the MACD, my people. In the MACD, on the weekly time frame, we need the MACD to cross this zero line. That will show that we're having a breakout, that we're breaking out of what's been the long downtrending resistance. But you can see that we've just been getting higher highs on the weekly, higher lows, higher highs. Let's take a look at the 3-day. The RSI on the 3-day, we're coming down. We went up, we're coming down, we're having an extension downside. We're having an extension to the downside. How low can we go? We're looking to get a higher low on these extensions to the downside on the RSI. We're looking for higher lows on the 1-day. On the RSI, we broke down under the 50 line. So which means we're having an extension to the downside. So my people, this is what's happening with Sologenic. Sologenic is in the accumulation phase, events and phases. And this is the last call to action. Not financial advice. It's never financial advice. It's an emergency. It's an emergency for myself. It's an emergency for everyone that's interested in solo, not financial advice. This is the last calls. Sologenic is in the accumulation, events and phases. We're looking like the bottom's in, or it's going to be in. Either way, we're at the bottom. This information's free. We need more subscribers. We need more likes on all these videos. So that's what I'm seeing, my people. Sologenic is in the accumulation, events and phases. It's an emergency alert. Sologenic looking like the ultimate buy zones. If we get that spring, I'm not sure that we'll see those prices again. So I'm going to leave it here with this one. And Skills posted this January 17th, 2023. It says solo, dolo, YOLO. Hashtag go solo. Hashtag NFT marketplace. Hashtag solo decks. Hashtag solo ecosystem. Hashtag tokenize the assets. Hashtag solo cards. Hashtag DeFi. Hashtag Zen Lounge. Hashtag OGs. Hashtag Solo Nation. So my people, I appreciate you all for the love and support of the channel. We need more likes on the videos. We need more subscribers. Share the video for me, my people. I'm Solo Scrooge with the Solo News. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.